Hey there, Darkstar here. Um, we're on like 64 of the world tour, flying from the ginormous, laggy, horrible airport that I crashed OBS last time. Fortunately, we were close to parking, so I just called it a day. But um, yeah, it's like huge here and so laggy. I'm hoping I can make it out of here without crashing. I think whatever airport this is, it's not very well optimized. So our destination today is Salvador, up in Brazil. And if you know any architects, you might want to send to Brazil because I hear their architecture is Baroque, so they need help fixing it. That's dad joke of the day. All right. Nice automation there. Animation. Let's hope it doesn't crash me. All right, so I did a plan. We'll go from SBGL to SBSV. 38,000, 6,000 pounds of fuel. It's about a 2-hour flight. Be a little longer than that end to end. So let's go ahead and get our weights loaded. Correct. And let's get the plane on. Standby power test for 5 seconds. The light we can't see in the light. Arm emergency lights, battery 1, battery 2, ECAS power on. Okay, screen's coming up. APU master power on. Tested and started. I find 25 to be just a little bit hot personally, so I turn that down. Oh, let's wait on that one. Beacon. Okay, we'll position it both sides. And start aligning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll pretend like we tested it. All right. Let's see. Let's do some radio work, which I did start this time. I'll just do that down here. 1, 2, 2, 2, 11. Let's put this on COM 2. And let's start the app that makes everything work. I'll go ahead and do this manually for now. Oh, yeah, that'll work. SkyOp Citation 750 Delta X-Ray. We'd like to get a VIP transport going to Sierra Bravo, Sierra Victor.
Mission on request. This will take a minute or two.
Alright, we're gonna get ready here on 1, 2,
Citation
7,
750 Delta
6.
X-Ray. SkyOp. We have VIPs in the lounge waiting to board. Your mission, transport Dr. Isabella Montero, CEO of Global Hearts Foundation, to a charity gala in Salvador, Sierra Bravo, Sierra Victor. She's the keynote speaker and traveling solo. Last mission you flew was a tech entrepreneur to a product launch in Rio Smooth Flight. No issues. We're sending your crew over now. You can expect to be airborne in a few minutes.
I result in additional vectors. Plan accordingly. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Juliet.
Juliet.
Rio Galileo, Tom Jobim International Airport. Information. Juliet. 2200 Zulu. Arriving runway 15. Departing runway 10. Wind 150 at
Good afternoon, Captain. We're just loading the luggage and securing the passengers.
Temperature 22.
I'll let you know when we are secure and ready.
QNH 1013. Transition level 90. Arrival delays may result in additional vectors. Plan accordingly. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Juliet. Rio Galileo, Tom Jobim International Airport. Information. Juliet. 22.
Clearance, Citation 750 Delta X-Ray. We'd like to get our IFR clearance to Sierra Bravo, Sierra Victor.
Citation 0 Delta X-Ray cleared to Salvador via the UTMIP 1 Alpha departure, then as filed. Runway 10, initial climb 7000, departure on 119.0, squawk 3477.
Cleared to Salvador via the UTMIA 1 Alpha departure, then as filed. Runway 10, initial climb 7000. Departure on 119.0, squawk 3477, Citation 0 Delta X-Ray. Alright, and
Citation 0 Delta X-Ray, read back correct. Ground is on 121.65, safe flight, sir.
Chase plane has posed itself again. So we're going to have to turn it off. And deal with the herky-jerky camera. Alright, let's get things dialed in.
Hey folks, welcome on our trip to Deputado Luis Eduardo Magalhaes International Airport. I'm Emma, and I'll be looking after you today. Please take your seats and stow your hand luggage comfortably. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you for flying with us.
Okay, QNH was 1013. Ground is on 12165. We're going to put that back over here on COM 1 and make sure we go. Is everybody on board and ready to go? Back on COM 1 here. Is everyone on board and ready to go?
Dark, everyone's buckled up and ready to go. Reminds me of our last mission from SBFL taking that tech entrepreneur to Rio. What a day that was, eh?
Alright, pressure 38-ish. Okay, this is all good. There's our IRS alignment. Okay, we confirmed it's departing runway 10. We got our departure. And let's go ahead and put in our tentative arrival. We also think that's going to be runway 10. And I think it's going to be Gevmo. There we go. And 8-Tex-1 Alpha. 8-Tex-1 Alpha via XGUG.
Galileo ground, good evening, FedEx 2026 Heavy is IFR to Nairobi. With information, Julia.
Tower, Azul 4205, short of 10, ready. Azul 4205, winds 150 at 6, runway 10, cleared for takeoff. Rolling 10, Azul 4205.
8 passengers, 400 cargo. Wind was 150 at 6. We had temperature 22, but that's okay. 1013, it's already there. Oh, okay, 1 point off, whatever.
Galileo Tower, FedEx 2026, request and departure runway to be changed to runway 15.
Right, rotate 128, pretty common. And we are good to go here. Let's go back to nav tune next and put in our transponder code. That was 3477.
Roger, runway 10 is the only runway. So we're inclined to Nairobi via the Utima 1A departure, then as follows. Runway 10, climb to 4000, departure 119.0. Squawking 2471, FedEx 2026 Heavy. Scanning ground on 121.65, FedEx 2026 Heavy.
Galileo ground, citation 750 Delta X-ray. We're ready to push and start. And we lost connection. I really feel like
departure,
this
Azul 4205, good
should be
day.
up here. There we go. It has cleared itself again.
Galileo ground good, even FedEx 2026 Heavy SBSV type 777 cargo version, stand number 15 is requesting push and start.
Should be a lot of traffic coming out of here.
Galau Tower, Citation 750 Delta X-ray, requesting pushback and engine start.
Since they ignored me, I'll try that.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, push and start approved. Face northwest.
Push and start, face northwest, Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Alright, push, 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 push. Get our beacon on. Let's figure out which way northwest
Go 1377, holding short of 10, ready to go.
That way.
Go 1377, winds 150 at 6, runway 10 cleared for takeoff.
Why would we face that way? I would think they would take us out here. Just go to about here. Enter. Parking brake off. Request pushback. And unrelease the hold. And we are spinning up number 2.
Folks, we'll be taking off shortly to Deputado Luis Eduardo Magalhães International Airport, with an estimated flight time of about 85 minutes. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information, even for frequent flyers. Fasten your seatbelts, and remember they must be secured whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please ensure your personal items are secured. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and smoking is prohibited anywhere on board. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Pull the mask firmly and place it over your nose and mouth. Life vests are located under your seat. Inflate them only after leaving the aircraft. Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which may be behind you. In case of evacuation, please leave all personal belongings behind and follow crew instructions. If any electronic device becomes hot or catches fire, inform me immediately. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, let's open events.
All aircraft be advised, information kilo is now current. QNH 1013.
Kilo?
3.
Aroski 1811, holding short of 10, ready to go.
Aerosky 1811, winds 150 at 6, runway 10 cleared for takeoff.
1276.
10, Aroski 1811.
Information Kilo, QNH 1013.
Y result in additional vectors, plan accordingly. Advise on initial contact you have information Kilo. Rio Galileo.
Okay.
Go 1377, contact departure. Safe travels.
Departure, go 1377.
Yellow Tower grounds, Citation 750 Delta X-ray is ready to taxi with information Kilo.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, runway 10 taxi via Yankee 1 Lima 1 November, Quebec. Hold short of runway 10.
Runway 10 by Yankee 1 Lima 1 November, Quebec. Hold short 10, Citation 0 Delta X-ray.
Going around, can you repeat those taxi instructions for FedEx 2026?
Alright, we have a long taxi apparently. Okay. Parking brake off. Taxi light on. Let's go and get weather on standby. And we are rolling. Okay, check right brake. Check left brake. Steering's good. Reverser check, check. We're gonna do a rolling test here. So smoke, gear, fire, reversers, flaps, windshield heat. Why are you stopping? Overspeed, angle of attack, stick shaker, annunciators, all good. Okay. But why are we, seriously, why are we not moving? I was at considerably higher than idle and it just wouldn't move. All right. This bus is gonna smack into us. All right, window vents, cabin pressure set, anti-ice not needed, trim confirmed, flaps 15, yaw dampener, mock trim, transponder is set, TCAS, we're gonna call it auto. I don't think this plane has it really. Right, here's Lima 1. We're going to November, which is the far taxiway. I swear it feels like we're on a hill or something. I just not want to move. I mean, you can see how much my throttle was up there. Okay, this first one's Mike in November. It almost feels like my brakes are partially on, but they're not, so. Oh, that is a lumpy ass taxiway. Okay, next taxiway is Papa, then Quebec, and then Romeo. We're going to the middle one. Okay, confirmed Papa. And the next one should be Quebec. Yep. And then that one is Romeo, but we don't want that. We were told to go Quebec. And there's a sign right on the taxiway. That makes sense. Apparently, this is not Quebec. Their taxiways are all kinds of screwed up back there. I guess we're gonna fess up here. Galileo Tower, citation 750 Delta X-ray. We actually ended up on Papa, holding short runway 10 now. I guess we could cut across. It's totally legit maneuver here. But it's not my fault they have a taxiway marked Quebec that is not Quebec. Don't know what to do with that. All right, let's go. Flight director's on. Toga. I'm gonna go ahead and go strobe and landing lights. Weather radar can come on. And let's go and get the autopilot set up. Let's go VNav and nav maybe. Galileo ground citation 750 Delta X-ray holding short runway 10. I did not mean to do that. Shoot. Accidentally clicked on request runway crossing. Whoops. I meant to do request takeoff. That's not tower though, we're on ground. Why are you calling it? I'm calling it tower too because it says tower, but. Why is ground clearing us for takeoff? I don't understand. Look, I'm gonna go to tower and do it again. At least what I think is supposed to be tower. Co-pilot, you have the comms. I don't know. I think it's broken. I'm just gonna go. This airport has been a problem. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, Pino. Pick up power. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Going to flaps 5, reducing power. Flight level change. We're already doing that. Okay, flaps up. Auto throttle on. Trim. We are already doing that. Let's go autopilot on. Getting a little fast. Wait, what happened to my flaps? Where? Gears up, flaps are up. Okay. Back to flight level change. I need to remap this using hangar control and see if I can make the altitude control better. Or at least work with that guy, the overkill guy. See if we can come up with something a design that works better. It's like, you know, 100, 100, 100, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000 as fast as it can go. Like, there's no, it's unreasonably accelerated. Alright, here's our 10,000. We're gonna get the lights off. Sync on, weather radar off. We'll get seatbelt lights off. We'll go ahead and kill this. Tune back into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on COM 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 citation 0 Delta X-ray is on frequency. Alright, let's go standard. We already are, but whatever. Master off. Let's check our pressure. Delta's climbing. We look good. Let's just double check this. 6, 7, 8. Maybe there. We are on the departure, right? Yeah, we look pretty good. Let's go through the flight plan now, make sure that all looks good. Someone behind us. Someone ahead of us, way above us. We have traffic on here, right? Why don't we see anybody? Oh, okay. My general strategy is keep this one more zoomed in and this one wider. And this one with the relative terrain, and this one with not. Although I wish we had a better map. Oh dear, I forgot to check Volanta. I hope it's okay. Let's load the SimBrief plan here. There it goes. Okay. Alright, it's got us. I had to refly one of the legs so it had it in its database. That was annoying. Uh-oh. So our database has expired for some reason. I have the current one. Oh, no, that is not what I wanted to do. Yes, you do. Okay, now I'm going to remember to do the right thing here. I want to use all of that energy, not lose it. Trying to figure out this ARAC thing here. That does. Very safe. Now Recife Center. Oh no!
Climbing flight level 200606.
Okay, well, OBS crashed on us at some point. I don't know when. Really tired of the OBS thing. It's like 57 minutes in.
Recife Center, Cam 3625, flight level 370.
Cam 3625 identified.
Cam 4794, climb to flight level 360, report level.
Climbing flight level 360, TAM 4794.
Azul 4010, keep your speed up 280 or better.
On the speed, Azul 4010.
Cam 3976, flight level 380.
Cam 3976 identified. Good afternoon. Cam 4794, descend flight level 260, pilot's discretion.
Leaving for flight level 260, TAM 4794.
Contact Brasilia Center on 126.75. Good afternoon. 126.75, good afternoon, 609.
TAM 3976, say Mach number.
Max decimal 76 on the speed, TAM 3976.
Gold transport 1891 at flight level 330.
Transport 1891, good afternoon.
TAM 3625, contact Brasilia Center on 126.75. Brasilia Center 126.75, good afternoon, TAM 3625.
So far, no luck on how to update this. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we're coming up on top of descent here at about 300 nautical miles.
Gold transport at 2039, contact Curitiba Center on 132.1, good afternoon.
Curitiba Center 132.1, good afternoon, Gold transport at 2039.
TAM 4794, descend to 16,000.
Out of flight level 260 for 16,000, TAM 4794.
Goal Transport 1635, contact Brasilia Center on 126.75.
Switching to 126.75, Goal Transport 1635.
Recife Center, Azul 2991 with you at flight level 340.
Azul 2991, any ride reports for us up there?
Moderate chop, we've requested higher, Azul 2991. Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Recife Center on 126.55.
Contacting Recife Center on 126.55. Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Recife Center, citation 750 Delta X-ray. Good afternoon with you, flight level 380. Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Recife Center identified. Good afternoon.
Recife Center, Gold Transport 1348, checking in, descending 18,000 for 11,000.
Gold Transport 1348 identified.
Recife Center, Azul 2575 at flight level 340.
Azul 2575, good afternoon.
Recife Center, Azul 2575, come check.
Azul 2575, 5x5.
Recife Center, Azul 4005, flight level 360.
Azul 4005, roger.
Recife Center, TAM 3647 with you, flight level 330.
TAM 3647, good afternoon.
Gold Transport 2178 with you, flight level 250.
Man, look at these winds today.
Gold Transporter 2178 identified, good afternoon. Azul 4591, climb flight level 320.
Flight level 320, Azul 4591.
SAM 4704, flight level 360.
SAM 4704, roger. Citation 0 Delta X-ray. Expect the ATEX-01 Alpha arrival. Zuzu transition. Plan for descent in maybe 20 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
Expecting ATEX-01 Alpha arrival. Zuzu transition. Citation 750 Delta X-ray.
That's what we have loaded.
Recife Center, TAM 3118 with you, flight level 380.
TAM 3118 identified, good afternoon.
Gold Transport 1946, flight level 350 for flight level 360.
Gold Transport to 1946 identified, good afternoon. TAM 3118, best speed, Mach decimal 80.
Max decimal 80 on the speed, TAM 3118.
Alright, I've got ATIS dialed in on COM 2.
TAM 3615 with you out of flight level 350 for flight level 360.
TAM 3615, good afternoon.
I'm going to go and enter the digital ATIS perf. Okay, it's 140 at 4. QNH 1017.
Azul 4591, climb to flight level 360.
Temperature 25.
Climb flight level 360, Azul 4591.
Slight upslope. And it'll end up being around 125.
Recife Center, TAM 3351, flight level 370.
TAM 3351 identified, good afternoon. TAM 3615, speed Mach decimal 82.
Mach decimal 82 on the speed, TAM 3615.
We have information November.
Got it. We have information November.
Why don't you brief our arrival?
We'll be arriving in Salvador on runway 10 using the ILS approach. We'll be flying the ATEXA 1 Alpha arrival. Transition level is 80. After the star, we'll intercept the ILS to runway 10. Weather at arrival shows winds 090 at 5 knots. Scattered clouds at 2,000 feet. No significant weather expected. In the event of a missed approach, we'll follow the published missed approach procedure. For any abnormalities, we'll communicate with ATC and execute a go-around or missed approach as needed. Squawk code remains 3477, and approach frequency will be 119.35. We'll configure for landing with flaps full. Final approach speed will be 116 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Captain.
Azul 2539, traffic 11 o'clock, 12 miles, a Boeing 737 crossing left to right at flight level 310.
No joy, Azul 2539.
Recife Center, Azul 2962, flight level 350 for flight level 360.
Azul 2962 identified. Azul 2962, when ready, descend to flight level 310.
Out of flight level 350 for flight level 310, Azul 2962. Azul 4005, completely smooth at flight level 360.
Azul 4005, roger. We have other reports of smooth air above flight level 360. Azul 2539, climb to flight level 360, report levels.
Climbing flight level 360, Azul 2539.
Gold Transporter 1946. Contact Brasilia Center on 126.75. So long.
Switching to 126.75, Gold Transporter 1946.
Recife Center, Itaro 681 with you, flight level 320.
Itaro 681 identified. Good afternoon.
Recife Center, TAM 3708, checking in at flight level 320.
TAM 3708, Recife Center, identified. Azul 2539, descend flight level 280, pilot's discretion.
Flight level 280, Azul 2539.
Recife Center, Itaro 681, how do you read us?
Itaro 681, you're loud and clear. Goal transport 2178. Continue climb to flight level 280.
Leaving flight level 250 for flight level 280, goal transport 2178.
Recife Center, Azul 2810, out of flight level 340 for flight level 360.
Azul 2810, receive center identified. Goal transported 2178, descend flight level 210, pilot's discretion.
Down to flight level 210, goal transport 2178.
TAM 3708, no speed restrictions.
TAM 3708.
TAM 3708, continue climb to flight level 320.
Climbing to flight level 320, TAM 3708.
TAM 3708, descend to flight level 270 at your discretion.
Flight level 270, TAM 3708.
Azul 2810, traffic 2 o'clock and 15 miles. Crossing left to right, a heavy Boeing 777, flight level 330.
No joy, Azul 2810. Recife Center 269 checking in, flight level 350, climbing flight level 360.
269 identified, good afternoon. TAM 4704, continue climb to flight level 400.
Climbing to flight level 400, TAM 4704.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Recife Center on 125.1.
contacting Recife Center on 125.1. Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Recife Center, citation 750 Delta X-ray. Good afternoon, with you, flight level 380.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Recife Center identified. Good afternoon. TAM 3708, descend flight level 250.
Out of flight level 290 for flight level 250, TAM 3708.
269, traffic 1 o'clock, 10 miles, crossing right to left, traffic at flight level 350.
Working 269. Recife Center 271 at flight level 370.
271, good afternoon. Azul 2991, descend to flight level 300 at your discretion.
Leaving for flight level 300, Azul 2991.
Flight level 330.
Yankee 15 identified. 271, traffic 12 o'clock and 8 miles, same direction. Azul 2575, climb to flight level 360.
Out of flight level 340 for flight level 360, Azul 2575.
TAM 3708, descend to flight level 220, expect lower.
Leaving for flight level 220, TAM 3708.
Azul 4010, when ready, descend to flight level 280.
Leaving for flight level 280, Azul 4010.
Azul 2575, descend to flight level 300, pilot's discretion.
Down to flight level 300, Azul 2575. Recife Center, Gold Transport 1637, checking in, climbing flight level 210.
Gold Transport 1637, roger.
Recife Center, citation 750 Delta X-ray, we're ready to begin descent.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, cleared ATEX 01 Alpha Zuzu, transition into Salvador. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend flight level 290.
Cleared ATEX 1 Alpha Zuzu, transition into Salvador. Descend flight level 290 when ready. Citation 750 Delta X-ray.
Okay, window vents open.
Citation
Window
0 Delta X-ray,
on.
descend flight level 270.
Descending flight level 270. Citation 750 Delta X-ray.
Descending to flight level 260, Azul 2991.
Descend to flight level 260.
Folks, we have left our cruising altitude.
Yankee 15,
and started
right
our
smooth at
approach
flight level
to Debugging
330.
International Airport.
Copy, we'll get you
Please
higher
return
shortly.
to your seats, stow any personal items, and fasten your seatbelts. Thank
TAM
you.
3708, descend to flight level 200.
Down to flight level 200, TAM 3708.
We have information, Oscar.
Got it, we have information, Oscar.
Gold Transport 1637, climb to flight level 240, report level.
Up to flight level 240, Gold Transport 1637.
Wind 900 at 5. And same temp.
Recife Center, TAM 3517 with you. Flight level 330 for flight level 360.
TAM 3517 identified.
All right, landing data set, cabin
TAM
pressure set.
3708, continue descent to flight level 170.
Go ahead and get seatbelts on.
Gold Transport 1637, traffic 2 o'clock, 10 miles, same direction. A heavy Boeing 777 at flight level 260.
Gold Transport 1637.
Azul 2991, descend to flight level 240, expect lower.
Leaving flight level 270 for flight level 240, Azul 2991.
Gold Transport 1637, climb to flight level 280, report level.
Climbing flight level 280, Gold Transport 1637.
TAM 3708, continue descent to flight level 140.
Leaving for flight level 140, TAM 3708.
Citation 0, Delta X-ray, descend flight level 160.
Descending flight level 160, citation 750 Delta X-ray.
Azul 4010, descend to flight level 250, expect lower. Azul 2991, descend to flight level 210, expect lower.
Descending flight level 210, Azul 2991.
TAM 3517, traffic 10 o'clock, 15 miles, opposite direction. A turboprop at flight level 340.
Negative contact, TAM 3517.
Recife Center, TAM 3409, checking in. Flight level 380, descending, flight level 340.
TAM 3409, good afternoon. Azul 4005, climb to flight level 400.
Flight level 400, Azul 4005.
Gold Transport 1637, climb to flight level 320, report level.
Up to flight level 320, Gold Transport 1637.
Azul 2991, descend flight level 180.
Flight level 180, Azul 2991.
Azul 4005, descend to flight level 320 at your discretion.
Leaving flight level 360 for flight level 320, Azul 4005.
Azul 4010, continue descent to flight level 220.
Descending flight level 220, Azul 4010.
TAM 3409, speed Mach decimal 84.
Maintaining Mach decimal 84, TAM 3409.
TAM 3409, descend to flight level 310, expect lower.
Leaving flight level 350 for flight level 310, TAM 3409.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Descending to 5,000 feet, QNH 1016, citation 750 Delta X-ray.
Azul 2991, descend to flight level 150.
Leaving for flight level 150, Azul 2991.
Azul 4010, descend to flight level 190. Gold Transport 1880, descend to flight level 350, pilot's discretion.
Uh-oh. I missed a descent.
Flight level 390 for flight level 350, Gold Transport 1880.
Azul 4010, continue descent to flight level 170.
Descending flight level 170, Azul 4010.
See,
Gold Transport 1880. How's the ride at flight level 380?
Pretty bumpy at flight level 380, moderate turbulence, Gold Transport 1880.
TAM 3409, descend to flight level 290.
Leaving flight level 330 for flight level 290, TAM 3409.
All right,
Gold Transport
QNH 1016.
Climb to flight level 360. Report level.
Up to flight level 360, Gold Transport 1637.
Azul 4010, continue descent to flight level 140.
Flight level 140, Azul 4010.
TAM 3409, descend flight level 260.
Down to flight level 260, TAM 3409.
Goal transport 1637, descend to flight level 330, pilot's discretion.
Out of flight level 370 for flight level 330, goal transport 1637.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact receive center on 128.8.
Contacting receive center on 128.8. Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Receive center, citation 750 Delta X-ray. Good afternoon, flight level 190 for 5,000.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Recife Center identified. Good afternoon, Salvador, QNH 1016.
Recife Center, gold transported 1585 at flight level 330.
QNH 1016, citation 750 Delta X-ray.
Gold transport 1585, traffic 11 o'clock and 12 miles, crossing right to left, an Airbus 320, flight level 340.
We have the traffic, gold transport at 1585.
TAM 3409, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Flight level 240, TAM 3409.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Salvador Control on 119.35.
Contacting Salvador Control on 119.35. Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Salvador Control, citation 750 Delta X-ray. Good afternoon, 14,000 for 5,000.
Okay, we are safely back on profile.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Salvador Control identified, boa tarde.
There's our queue. Do we think we're gonna need anti-ice? Nah. Let's go and get the weather radar back on now. Weather radar. Put weather up over here. Oh, MFT weather.
TAM 3409, descend to flight level 210.
Down to flight level 210, TAM 3409.
Folks, we are now beginning our final approach into Salvador. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly ensure your seat belts are fastened and your seats are in their full upright position. The weather at our destination is currently warm, with
Cam 3976, traffic 10 o'clock, 15 miles, a Boeing 737 crossing left to right at flight level 370.
Looking Cam 3976.
Itaro 681, climb to flight level 360, report level.
Leaving flight level 320 for flight level 360, Itaro 681.
Some nice looking clouds coming in here. Yeah, our SAT's already 11. No problem.
TAM 3409, descend to flight level 180.
Descending to flight level 180, TAM 3409.
Itaro 681, descend to flight level 280 at your discretion.
Out of flight level 320 for flight level 280, Itaro 681.
Need to clear us down.
TAM 3409, descend flight level 160.
Out of flight level 200 for flight level 160, TAM 3409.
Azul 2575, slow to 250 knots. Speed 250, Azul 2575.
Salvador Control, Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Are we cleared in on the approach?
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, cleared for the ILS Zulu runway 10 approach at Salvador. Descend at your discretion.
Cleared for the ILS Zulu runway 10 approach at Salvador. Descend at our discretion. Citation 750 Delta X-ray.
Goal transport 2001 with you out of flight level 250 for flight level 280.
Goal transport 2001, receive center identified. TAM 3409, descend to flight level 130, expect lower.
All right,
Down to flight level
lights, sync
130,
off,
TAM
seatbelts are on.
3409.
Barrow's already local. Cabin pressure,
Azul
cross speed off.
4005, descend to flight level 300, expect lower.
Down to flight level 300, Azul 4005.
Sailboat.
Goal Transport 2001, just confirming you have us.
Goal Transport 2001, reading you loud and clear.
Okay, speed brakes. Not speed brakes, what am I talking about? Slats. The other S word.
Azul 4005, continue descent to flight level 270.
Descending flight level 270, Azul 4005.
Alright. Flaps 5.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, contact Salvador Tower on 121.1.
Contacting Salvador Tower on 121.1. Citation 750 Delta X-ray.
Flaps 15.
Salvador Tower, citation 750 Delta X-ray. Good afternoon, established on the ILS runway 10 approach.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Salvador Tower, runway 10, winds 090 at 5, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 10, wind 090 at 5. Citation 750 Delta X-ray.
Alright, glide slope captured. Gear is down. Flaps to 15. Let's slow down to 135 first, because that'll drop like another 5-10 knots before it catches up. And then we can just walk it back to our 120, whatever it is. Looks like 123. Alright, flaps 35 confirmed, gears down and locked. Cleared to land. Autopilot off.
Approaching runway 10.
The light shows a little bit high, but the glide slope shows us getting low, so we're gonna go ahead and pull out of that. Now the glide slope shows us a little high. Okay, yaw dampener, auto throttle off. This plane always acts so weird on final. I really just don't understand it. Spoilers out. Nose down, reversers. $65. I have no idea where we're supposed to be going.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, welcome to Salvador. Exit at Foxtrot if able. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Exit at Foxtrot if able. Switching to ground on 121.9er. Citation 750 Delta X-ray. Salvador ground, citation 750 Delta X-ray. Good afternoon, cleared of runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
Citation 750 Delta X-ray, Salvador ground, taxi to General Aviation Apron. Stand G11 via Foxtrot, Alpha, Juliet 3, Mike 1, Mike, November, hold short of runway 17.
Okay, stand by.
General Aviation Apron stand, Golf 11 via Foxtrot, Alpha, Juliet 3, Mike 1, Mike November. Hold short of runway 17. Citation 750 Delta, X-ray.
Okay, flaps up, spoilers retracted.
Folks, welcome to Salvador. Did you know that Salvador is known for its vibrant culture and is home to the largest carnival in the world? Thank you for flying with us today. Please remain seated until we've come to a complete stop. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with Air Luxury Airlines. The local time is 4:51 p.m.
Okay, we're looking for Juliet 3. We're on Alpha. And this is Delta. They didn't say turn on Delta, right? It was, I don't understand how we get... Okay, I think I understand now. I seize it. So Juliet 3 to Mike 1. Okay, I got it. Oh man, that is an obnoxious taxi. We're gonna be here all day. We're gonna do it though.
Kilo Kilo Delta ready to taxi to the active for VFR pattern work.
Kilo Kilo Delta, taxi to runway 17 at your discretion.
Taxi to runway 17, Kilo Kilo Delta.
I like it when the taxi instructions actually make sense at that airport. So, and in this case it's a fairly complex taxi and they actually got the right taxiways and everything. I had to zoom in to see where Juliet 3 connected to Alpha, but C is it? I don't know which one it is. I think it was that one back there. That doesn't matter. I mean, technically it does, but... It's a weird lighting effect up there. So we are nowhere close to our destination at the moment. Just to set expectations here. I do not like this airport layout. I think they could have done a little bit better with the taxiways. Probably some reason for it, but we have to go all the way around here and then go all the way back up to where we were. Whoops. Lost a piece of the airport there. All right, up here to Mike 1, Mike. This is where it might get a little tricky. As best I can tell, that's a Lima, not Mike 1. But I'm guessing we're on Mike 1, Mike, and then November. Okay. They want us to go all the way to the other end of the runway. That's where November is. It looks like the outside is a parking garage and the inside is completely empty with the beacon in there. Kind of weird. I'm kind of surprised they don't have more like procedural airport content, like parking structures. And fencing and some other things. Like they have kind of procedural like these lines and these lines on the edge with the lighting. I guess lighting is separate.
Approaching runway 10.
You know, you could drop a string of lights and do multi-segmented lines and it'll build it out. It's not necessarily great at it. But and the autogen for buildings seems to have
runway 10.
Seems to be some kind of procedural building generation where it even kind of colors the roof a little bit the color of the ground. Those buildings definitely do not exist in the library anywhere that I can find. But there doesn't seem to be any way to paint a building on. That'd be kind of nice. I had a way to do that. Kind of like the way they did, you know, partly like the way that they do the taxiway signs. They have kind of this configuration that you put in the taxiway sign and it puts the letters and arrows and stuff on it.
Alpha Victor Golf ready to taxi to the active for VFR pattern work.
colorizes
Victor
it.
Golf, taxi to runway 17 at your discretion.
Taxi to runway 17, Alpha Victor Golf.
Salvador ground, citation 750 Delta X-rays, holding short runway 17, ready to cross.
Citation 0 Delta X-ray, cross runway 17.
Cross 17, citation 750 Delta X-ray.
Approaching runway 17.
It's not exactly a cross.
Approaching runway 17.
I guess we should have put strobe and landing lights back on. I really need to make a macro thing for that.
Approaching runway 17.
Ground, TAM 3409er, taxi to parking.
Okay, now I have no idea where to go.
3409er, taxi to parking via Foxtrot, Alpha, Juliet 3, Mike 1, Juliet 4.
Foxtrot, Alpha, Juliet 3, Mike 1, Juliet 4, TAM 3409er.
Alright, let's see where the parking is from here, since we're not getting any other instructions. So the weirdest thing in the app, when you turn on the taxi path or turn it off, it has a pop-up that asks you to confirm. Like, that's not a destructive action. I don't need to confirm. Turn on the taxiways. Like, just I can just not hit the button. It's on its own page. You have to go to a special page to get that option. Like, yeah. People aren't accidentally hitting it. Where are we going here? I guess that's it. It is not an official parking spot. Gonna keep scooting up and see if I get the light on. Nope, not getting any light on. I have a little light that comes on when you're in a parking spot. Ah, well. Alright, parking brake is set. Let's get seatbelt lights off. We'll cut the engines off. We'll do taxi lights off. We'll do, we're gonna leave all this on so people are comfortable while they deboard the plane. We would leave that on, but beacon off. Anti-ice is all off. Let's go to 12211. SkyOps, we've arrived and the mission is completed.
Great job on completing the mission. Your efforts have made a significant impact. Well done.
Does this work? Cool. Alright, last thing is avionics can come off. Beautiful lighting. What is that? That is lighting coming through the clouds on the plane, like dappled lighting. That's pretty cool. Like filtered through a tree or something. Probably better if I had high resolution shadows on. All right, I will catch you next time.